Hello and welcome to NDTV Profit. You're watching IPO and my guest today is from Indo Farm Equipment. The company is coming out with an IPO which opens on December 31st and goes up to Jan 2nd of next year. It's priced between 204 to 215 rupees per share. The issue comprises of 260 crore 0.15 crore, that's the size of the issue, and it has a fresh issue of 184.9 crores and an OFS of 75.25 crores. And joining me today is Mr. R.S. Khadwalia, who is the chairman and managing director of the company, and Anshul Khadwalia, who is the joint MD of the company. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today. Mr. Khadwalia, to begin with, take us through what your company does and how big is the operation?
Okay. Good morning, Sachinji. We started our operation around more than 2 decades back, and initially we started with a tractor company. We acquired the technology from a European company, and as I belong to a rural background, I know about what is the hardship of a farmer. Then I try to give a very good product, the value for money, and keeping in mind what is the requirement of the farmer. And finally we made a very good product, and now we got the complete range of product from 16 horsepower to 110 horsepower, which is almost cover up almost 90% requirement across the world requirement of the tractors. Now and more than 90,000 tractors we have already sold in the market, and we then pivoted in this our business in construction equipment also, and in by this time we have sold more than 10,000 of cranes, and now since last few years our crane business is growing very nice, and it is a growth is more than 30 to 40% we are growing, plus 40% rather we are growing since last 3 years. But crane capacity we have to expand, and we are planning this. The most of the proceed of this IPO will be invested in the crane, establishing a crane new factory of the crane, pick and carry crane. You understand the usage of pick and carry crane is a huge. It is in infra, it is in logistic, it is in repair and maintenance. It's a great use of this thing. And as our earlier existing capacity is fully utilized. Okay.
You're raising 184.9 crores. You said you are putting money in capex for pick and carry cranes. What else is going to be used for?
Yeah. Some capex and around 45,000 odd crore will be investing in our NBFC company. NBFC company, we started to grow our tractor business because NBFC support is very essentially required in tractor financing. All the big companies have their own captive finance company. That's why they are able to grow much faster. To giving growth in the tractor business, which we are already having a good installed capacity, we can leverage our capacity created in the plant, and we have got a fully integrated backward plant. We've got all the major operations. Critical operations are being done in-house. We've got our own foundry, we've got our own gear shop, we've got our own machine shop, own hydraulic shop, and own fabrication shop for the crane.
Anshul, can you come in here and give us an idea of the business with respect to the pick and carry crane business? Because as Mr. Khadwalia said, that you have pivoted towards pick and carry from tractor alone. How big is the pick and carry business today for you?
Yeah.
Right.
One more thing I would like to convey. This year, 3 years back, it was almost 25% of the contribution revenue coming from the pick and carry crane business. But now this year we will be doing more revenue than pick and carry crane. So this very soon, maybe this company in this financial year, maybe we'll be doing around maybe 60% contribution from the crane.
Can you come in and give us an idea of the kind of margins that are there in both the businesses, tractor businesses as well as pick and carry?
EBITDA margin is little better in the crane business comparable to tractor business.
Okay.
It's around 1.5% is more in crane business, and the blended EBITDA is 13.6%.
Okay. And
FY24.
And do you expect to end FY25, with respect to a higher segmental growth for the pick and carry business as compared to tractor business?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Give me a sense of how the tractor business is doing for you, because we just have the first quarter numbers as part of the RHP, and we are coming to an end of the third quarter. So how the year has been for tractor business and also for the pick and carry crane business? If you can give us some color on the kind of growth that we have seen, so that it gives a much better perspective of the company.
The crane business, as I explained you, it is growing around 35% this year also. So last year we did 900 or plus numbers, 940 numbers, and this year we'll be doing around good number, 1200 plus basically. This is the target of the company basically. And as our capacity is almost similar, but tractor we were working only in few territories, and as soon as we'll employ some investment in our NBFC company, which is going to in turn going to support us in retail financing. Once we get the retail financing, then tractor business will also grow fantastically.
Give us a sense of
and we'll expand in new territories.
Give us a sense of the capex that you plan in pick and carry crane business. How much the capacity will go up by after the capex comes into play, and by when will that happen?
We'll be investing around 70 crore in the plant and machinery only, because the land is already acquired by us, available with us in 30-acre land. This new plant will come up, and with the new plant, our capacity, additional capacity created will be 3,600 crane per annum. And with this existing capacity of 12,080 cranes, it will become almost 5,000 crane capacity. With the 5,000 crane capacity, with the current realization of the crane is around 18 lakh rupees, which we are expecting that we are going for the bigger model. In future, maybe it will increase maybe 20-25% extra, because earlier we are focusing, we have got the capacity constraint, and we are focusing on the smaller models basically. But now we have started making bigger machines. People call it a safe machine, but all our machines are safe machines, because when we launch the machines, we have launched the machine with very good additional features which were not even available in the industry at the time. Like we are the first company, we are the pioneer to start the air brake system in our crane, and some other safety features also, like outriggers, hydraulic outriggers. These kind of features we have given. Even our simple, the people call it Hydra machine, is also a very safe crane. The very first day we make the safe crane, and people are making the smaller, other companies are making the smaller height cranes. We launch with a crane bigger heights and bigger reach, so that the people can work on the higher reach also. And this machine is giving very good substitute for all the infra need, and giving the support in mechanization instead of the manual labor.
Can you also give us a sense of how the tractor business is growing, because you have a 12,000 crore capacity for tractors. If I look at your tractor numbers, it has been falling for the last 3 years. In FY23 it was 3,772, in 24 it was 3,100. In the 9 months of FY25, as per the Vahan data, it is around 1820, which is a sale. So the sales of tractor has been falling consistently. So why is it falling, and do you expect some revival in this segment?
Tractor business in FY 2022 is after COVID. The demand is become compressed. In 21 the sale was less. Is one of the reason. The number was little more, And in 22-23, we get some government order, bulk orders from the custom hiring center from some south state, AP and Karnataka. They have added these numbers. Otherwise, the territory mainly we are focusing, the number are almost same basically. It is not increased. And Sulji will, I think.
So just to add on to the point that Mr. Kadwalia said, sir, tractor business is a heavily finance-driven business. So the kind of funds that were available in our NBFC is directly related to the kind of sales that we can achieve in our tractors. Hence, we are planning to induct 45 crore rupees in our NBFC, leverage that, and this will directly affect the sales of the tractor business. Sir, there is a huge scope and opportunity available with us at Indo Farm for the tractor business as well. Yes, as an organization, we have pivoted to the crane business, but we have huge potential. Today, I'm only covering around 10% of the territory in the Indian market. I have potential to take my dealership network to 10 times, whereas the competition network is completely covered. So, sir, Indo Farm is a tractor is very, very much a priority for us, and we hope with this injection of money in the NBFC, you will definitely see a boost in the sales of tractors.
Is it entirely because of the financing issue that you have been able to sell only 1,800 units in the first 9 months of this financial year?
Yeah. The main reason is finance basically.
Finance to the customer, yes.
Retail finance to the customer.
And you're not tied up with any other finance companies for that?
Retail finance to the customer, yeah. We very recently, we tied up, and because we have demonstrated in few states that with the finance support, our product is so good, it is accepted very well, and wherever we started operation dealership network, there we are getting very good market share, maybe 10 to 15%. So this means product is very good. It's only the retail funding support is very essential. Yes. So now recently, after working negotiating so many years with the bank, two private leading bank have started financing our product.
Okay. Anshul, can you also give us an idea of the NBFC business, because you said 45 crores is going to be used for NBFC capital infusion. The NBFC also has a higher NP of 4% and net NP of 3%. What is the kind of growth that you see in the NBFC?
NBFC is a hard collection system. We kept a very good professional team. Our CEO of this time of the NBFC, he is a very experienced person from a tractor financing line only. He was almost 16-17 year experience, initially in Sundaram Finance in tractor business only, and almost 12 years he was heading a big portion of IndusInd Bank in tractor business only. And then chartered accountant CFO is there, Mr. Chadda, and we got a full-fledged good team. But ultimately we are not and we are not going very aggressive, because total support is given by the parent company, as it is a 100% subsidy company, and we are not able to invest more money in this business. Once the more capital will come, definitely the profitability, everything will be better. But still, this company remain in the green always.
Even our NPA levels, sir, are better than the industry standards.
It's much better than the industry. Moreover, once a tractor has to be repo, and our dealers are able to realize a very good value from the tractor, because it is our brand, it is our tractor. We are mainly doing our own Indo Farm brand only.
Sir, you would see across the spectrum of competition in any automobile company in the industry, they all have a cap. Despite having MOUs with all leading banks and PSU banks, they will have a captive NBFC arm. Sir, Indian automobile industry is heavily dependent on the kind of financing options that are available. Hence, in 2017, we decided that to sustain the tractor business, an NBFC would be a requirement. And sir, so far, we've been with whatever funds that were available to us, we have actually managed our NBFC reasonably well. And now I think with the induction of new funds, we'll be able to accelerate this. We already have the systems and processes in place. We just have to accelerate growth. And sir, as I said, I only operate in a very nominal area. My coverage is again just around 9 to 10% of the Indian territory. And with the help of our captive NBFC, we performed reasonably well in the specific territory, and hence 2 leading banks have also joined hands with us. And with the help of our own NBFC and the leading banks, we plan to take our network pan-India.
Just a clarification here, your price band is between 204 to 215. In May this year, you made a pre-IPO placement at 185 rupees. What has led to this higher valuation?
Sir, after that, our crane, this is the last year figure. On that basis of our merchant banker decided these prices. But after this, we have done very good business in the crane, and we are growing very well. And we have tested some good machines, and we have given the machines to the very good companies. Like we have supplied a lot of stuff, Indian Railways, Indian Defence. We have gone across all the corporates, all the big construction company. So now this development is going on. So this is, if you take this 25 number, I think this price is very much justified. And this decision is taken by our merchant banker. Yeah. As it is a book building process basically, so merchant banker has, yeah.
And what is the,
the price is, yeah.
So my question was that, yes, the merchant bankers have worked on the pricing of this IPO. How do you look at the growth in FY25? Because if you can give us a color of the kind of growth that on an overall basis, because you mentioned about the fact that pick and carry trains are growing at 30%, tractors are not growing much. Are you in line to give a growth in FY25 compared to FY24?
Yes, absolutely.
The growth we are expecting, a very good growth from the crane business, as we explained to you. But ultimately, once this new facility is created, and then we'll have a fantastic growth. But it is little, our production, we are raising the money in January, and by November, we'll start the commercial production. And once the capacity is available, then you can expect, what kind of numbers we can achieve.
Okay.
And so growth will definitely come from the tractor space as well, and the exports of the tractors which we'll be focusing on.
Yeah, I was wanted to come to the exports part. 7% of your revenues come from exports. Which are the geographies that you export to, and how do you plan to increase your exports?
We have started recruiting a very good team for export. Rather recently, we had taken the homologation of a tractor which is quite popular in Europe. This is Trump 5 along with the Trump 5 engine. It is already approved, and we are appointing team. Maybe we have to spend a little bit money in the marketing there, participate in exhibitions and all, which we already started doing, and we started hiring the people in export. Earlier, whatever business is coming, it is organically it is coming. Company has not really focused on export business. But now we decided that we will go for export also, and in export, our product we can sell across the globe.
The markets
the market which we are doing Nepal very good, although little bit disturbance in the last few years. But anyway, Nepal is reviving again. They started getting again order from the Nepal market. We are doing Afghanistan, Nigeria, we are doing Sudan, Nigeria, Ghana, and some Latin American country also. My younger son, Shubham Khadwale, personally looking after this business along with his crane business.
Gentlemen, it was a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you very much for joining us on NDTV Profit. Your IPO is opening on December 31st, closes on Jan 2nd, price between 204 to 215 rupees per share. The IPO comprises of 260.15 crore, which includes a fresh issue of 184.9 and OFS of 75.25 crores. And the company is valued at a little over 1,033 crores at the upper end of the price band. Thank you for joining us on NDTV Profit today.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.